It doesn't matter if you're male or female. You know, I'm not just gonna come into a department and be accepted right away. I knew right away that I was gonna have to work hard. Just prove to the guys that you can do the job. Being able to do that task is what motivates me. It all narrows down to, can you do the job or not? It's my room, guys. Welcome to my crib. Don't look at my dirty laundry on the floor. My name is Palumbo. I am a bodyweight specialist for the Southwest Florida Sharks. I work for SWFL Fire Department and I am a paramedic firefighter, and I've been doing that for just shy of 4 years. So this is the inside of our home of Station 63. This wall right here is dedicated to the Surfside collapse that happened back in 2021. My Captain Robinson, was actually there. My grandparents pretty much inspired me to be a firefighter. I remember as a little kid going to their house and they would have the portable radio on top of their refrigerator, and once in a while they would get a call and they'd have to leave real quick. They were telling me about all these cool calls they were going on and how cool it was to be a firefighter. I'm like, I can do that. These are all different calls or training events that we've all been a part of. Here's our station mascot. Captain's room is over here. He's hard at work. Hey guys.
Hey.
There are obstacles, you know, if you're strong enough, if you can hang with the guys. About 5% of career firefighters are women. Kind of got to get the respect of the people in the department. A second gym in here. As long as you prove yourself, you stay active, you stay taking classes, and you just prove to the guys that you can do the job, they accept you as your family, as your sister.
Go get him, Kara. Yeah.
In the little free time we have sometimes, this is our area where we kind of like to watch TV and just hang out. Map of our district. And then this just leads back out to the bay, back to the truck. So it's like a big square. Every day I come in not knowing what's gonna happen. Just every day something different. We try to plan, but you can't always, it never really goes according to plan. We're on high alert all the time. You know, a call comes in, we could be eating lunch, eating dinner, we could be training. Heart rate goes from like 70 to like 150 when the tones drop. Could be fires, could be lifting helps, they could be medical emergencies, but whatever we're doing, we pretty much have to drop what we're doing and just run to the truck, get ready and go. Your adrenaline is up to here. You're driving to the call, you see a column of smoke. Your heart rate, it's already going from 80 to 200 at that point. It seems like it's going a million miles per hour, but we're always ready to go. Living life on the edge, you know? I just like getting... It is? Going on a call. Get back. So as you can see, it's pretty hectic around here. Hopefully no more interruptions and then go home. See, I kind of like jolted out of my seat there for a second because the tones went off and it was a vehicle fire. And in our world, the vehicle fire is like, hey, we get to play a little bit. And of course, it's a car on fire, so you want to get there quick. So all of us, we pretty much just jumped out of our seat. Complacency kills. You never want to do the same thing over and over again. You want to just continue on working on those basic firefighting skills, training as hard as you can every day and just training for different scenarios. So we're simulating our drill today, going to a structure fire. Our equipment when we're fully packed out on the fire ground, I would say roughly weighs about 60 pounds. So we have our boots, our pants, our jacket, already all sweaty, our SCBA, our pack in the back, our mask, our helmet, that's probably around 50 to 60 pounds. And we're ready to start. Now, if we start utilizing tools, our sets of irons, pike pole, maybe a saw, maybe a hose, then it's gonna go upwards to probably like 90 to 100 pounds. Some physical requirements are definitely endurance. Cardiovascular endurance is a huge one. You don't want to be the last guy. People are waiting for you on the fire ground. You want to be, run your A game and, always being ahead of someone. Strength training plays a huge role for me in being a firefighter. To me, it's funny because a lot of times we show up on scene, just me and one other person, and the patient on the floor looks at me and is like, can you lift me up? Are you strong enough to do this? What about the other guy? And I'm like, listen, we work hard, we train hard, we have different techniques to pick people up. And then once me and my partner or partners pick this person up, they're like, wow, you did pretty good. I'm like, yeah, that's right, because we trained for this. So it all narrows down to, can you do the job or not? It doesn't matter if you're male or female. As long as you can do the job, as long as the end game is the same as everyone else's, to me, that's what being accepted in the fire service is. This is where it stinks to have long hair. It gets messed up all the time. What draws me to competition is the work that I put in leading up to it. I love just going to the gym, focusing on a task at hand and just practicing. I came into the department, I'm not gonna say weak, but not as strong as some of the other guys in this department. So what I do on a regular basis, when I'm on my off days, I go to the gym, I focus on strength, I do weightlifting, clean, snatches, bench pressing, presses, stuff that'll make me stronger, where I can utilize it and carry it over to the fire ground. Fitness in the fire department crosses over to fitness in the grid league. Nick Habich kind of put it out to the other gyms in the area that he was going to be putting together a thing called a grid team. I'm like, what is a grid team? So I kind of like looked it up a little bit and I'm like, oh, this looks kind of cool. So he had tryouts at his gym one year. And I'm like, okay, let me try. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'll go and try it out. Got accepted on the team. And I'm like, okay, this is kind of cool. But what led me to it is just the different movements. It's not like a regular CrossFit competition. It's tailored to what you're good at. Doing only body weight or utility stuff kind of what drew me to that, because I can focus on what I'm good at. We work as a team here on the fire ground, in the firehouse. We work as a team on the grid. With the men and women working together on the grid, it kind of mirrors the firefighting aspect too. Obviously, female firefighter working with a whole bunch of guy firefighters, we kind of work with each other's strengths and weaknesses. So for example, on the grid, a guy might be stronger than me, so they're gonna take, more of the weightlifting aspect, where I might be faster on my hands or doing gymnastic stuff. So we work off of each other's strengths and weaknesses there, and that comes over to the fire world too. Hey, say we need to get into a burning house. The guy will get us through there. If we gotta do a search, I can be the one to do the search. We kind of tailor to what we're good at. So just working hand in hand with each other. Nice little view, huh? See all of Daniels right here. Pretty cool. Come up here on like 4th of July, watch some fireworks, have a good time up here. At the fire department, we are a team. These people are pretty much my family members, I consider them. They're all my brothers, and I have a sister now too. So when we come to work, we all, trust each other. We have specific roles that we have to play. Like, I'm the driver of the truck today. But as a family, we are always just there for each other. We can talk to each other. We can rely on them. If we need help outside of work, they're always there to call. They always lend a helping hand if we have something going on at home. There's multiple calls that, they kind of take a toll on you. I'm not going to go into them or anything, but everyone's open ears and we just talk about it, so it doesn't really eat us too much. Bobby, good job. That's our next engineer right there.